Hey everyone, my name is Nick Ingles. I'm here to do a review on the company Vemma. A lot of speculation on whether Vemma is a legitimate business and you can make money, or it's just in fact a scam. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you guys I am not a Vemma brand partner. I'm not an affiliate of Vemma, not a part of the company whatsoever. So this is based on my knowledge of the company, the research I've done, and my experience when I've been to a few meetings. So granted, again, I'm not a Vemma brand partner, not an affiliate, not a part of the company whatsoever. So first off, I'm going to start about telling you a little bit about the company Vemma, its founder, and what the products they offer. So Vemma is a Scottsdale, Arizona-based company started in 2004 by a guy named B.K. Barreco. B.K. Barreco, like I said, started the company, and he wanted to come up with a good beverage that was good, wholesome in vitamins and minerals that people would drink on a daily basis. So he came up with just the regular drink called Vemma. It stands for Vitamins, Essential Minerals, Mangosteen, and Aloe. That came out back, like I said, when the company started in 2004. Later came the Vemma Next, which is a modified version of the original Vemma drink for kids, a little bit better on the taste, something they'd actually enjoy to drink. And then later on in 2008, they came out with the Verve energy drink line. Verve has a couple of different categories. They have the original Verve, they have Verve sugar-free, bold, body burn, and I believe that's all they have as far as I know. A little bit of history on B.K. Barreco, if you have not looked him up yet. His full name, Benson K. Barreco. Back in the 90s, he had a company called New Vision. And this New Vision company was sued by the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, because their product, called God's Recipe, made unrealistic claims that would help calm the effects of ADD and ADHD. Back in the 90s, ADD and ADHD were not as big of a concern as they are now, so at that time, wasn't a whole lot of knowledge on it. And he took advantage of that, saying it would help cope with it, reduce the effects, whatever it was. Turned out to be false, and he got sued by the FTC. So if you know that about B.K. Barreco, full name is Benson K. Barreco, go look it up. You'll see and you read about that too. You've probably seen Dr. Oz, Oprah Winfrey. They endorsed the product. Also, Phoenix Suns, Charlotte Bobcats, and the Phoenix Coyotes. They also endorse it. The Charlotte Bobcats are Michael Jordan's own NBA basketball team. If you watch NASCAR, you've seen Mike Wallace. Vemma sponsors him as its primary sponsor. Vemma Verve is all over his car. It's all over it. So whether or not you've been to a Vemma meeting or not, I guarantee you heard about, for a friend, family member, they said, hey, come to a meeting, or they try to trick you, we're all hanging out, just come chill with us. Or they try to say, hey, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, come check this out. So let's say you go, and you listen, and get a little bit of knowledge on what the whole company is all about. And when it gets to the point to getting you going, after they sold you on the hype of, it's the new BMW you can drive, it's the new Mercedes-Benz you can drive, paid for by Vemma, when you reach this diamond rank, they're going to try to sell you on the Vemma Builder Pack. And that's going to run you $500 to get going with Vemma. That gets you a ton of product from Vemma, gets you a couple of starter brochures, a little bit of knowledge on Vemma. That's what it costs to get you going. So after that, they charge you $150 every single month for your replenish, whether you call it auto delivery, auto ship, whatever it is. That is your replenishment of Vemma every single month. When you do that math, 150 times 12 gives you $1,800. So $1,800, whether you make that money or you make more than that, that's what it's going to cost you every month over the course of a year to replenish your Vemma supply at home. And that doesn't go whether you buy some to give away or whatever it may be. That's what it's going to cost you. And like I said before, Vemma definitely sells the hype. They definitely do. They get you to believe that you can get in this car, make all this money, which you can. You can make money with Vemma. Vemma is not a scam. There is potential to make money. But like I said, They do sell the hype. They do definitely upplay what's actually possible for the average person. With that being said, even if you sold the cans of Vemma on your monthly rate, there's 48 cans of Vemma. If you sold, or excuse me, a can of Verve. If you sold a can of Verve for $3 a can, 48 times 3, I believe, only gives you 144. So you're still $6 shy, even if you sold the cans of Verve for around the same cost of what did they charge for a Red Bull or a Monster. You're still coming up short. So even if you sold the cans, you're not making your money back. When I was doing a little bit of research, I found out a statistic that 95% of people who start out in Vemma make less than the average American who makes $7.40 an hour, that's minimum wage, and works 20-plus hours a week, which is kind of upsetting. So if you're not making, you don't have good leads, good marketing skills, a way to get the word about your product, you're doing more harm than good than just going regular work on an everyday job making $7.40 an hour. It's not worth it at that point in time. And keep in mind, just a little fun fact I'll throw out, is the average American makes 48 grand a year. So when I was doing a bit more research, I found a blog. A guy used what he used as the car salesman, new car company analogy. And this is very, very similar to Vemma's business model, which I feel Vemma's business model is slightly flawed. The reason why I think that is because you make more money recruiting people to be a part of your team than actually selling the product itself. If you look at Amway, Avon, Mary Kay, Herbalife, when you're part of that business, you make commissions and money on selling the product. Vemma, you make little to no money selling Verve, Vemma, Next, whatever it may be. You make little to no money doing that. So the analogy I found this guy using, he like to say the new car company and car salesman analogy. And this is how he put it. He says, let's say a new car company starts up in your area and they're looking for salesmen to help promote their product. But in order to be a part of this company, you have to, number one, buy into that company. Number two, lease a vehicle and pay for that lease every month. So, but you say, you know what, this sounds like a good opportunity. I hear there's a lot of way to make money in this company. And you know what, I'll give it a shot. Let's see if I can do this. So you get a part of it, and you talk to your boss, and he says, hey Nick, you can make money by selling our vehicles, but the real way you're gonna make money is when you bring people to be salesmen just like you. So you think to yourself, you know what, I can do that. I can talk to my buddies, my friends, whoever, family, and get them to join. So let's say you do get people to join, and they know somebody, then they know somebody, then they know somebody, and they know somebody. And that's the exponential growth you're looking to find. People who know people who continue to have an interest in your company. So let's say it works out. Let's say it grows exponentially and you start to make some money. But eventually it's going to cap off. Eventually it's going to cap off. Depending on how good your team is, it may cap off a lot sooner. So the low man on the totem pole here, let's say he's out of resources, he's out of people, he doesn't know how to market very well, and if he does, it's not succeeding on whatever he's doing. And he's failing. He's doing his monthly lease, but he's losing money. So he's thinking, well, you know what? If I'm losing money and I can't sell this product to make money, what am I even doing in this company for? So he'll quit. And then the guy above him no longer receives the points from the guy he signed up below him. And it's an exponential decay up and up and up. By the time it reaches to the higher up people and to the top, those people have made all their money. So if they have to close up shop, it really doesn't matter to them if they have to stop. So with that being said, doesn't that sound very strangely similar to Vemma's business model? Getting all the recruits, build your team, but you don't really have to sell anything. It's kind of a red flag. It kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth. I think it does. It's just, for me, I think it's a little bit flawed in that aspect. Now, like I said, you can make good money in Vemma. Vemma is not a scam. You look up big names. Alex Morton or Luke Hessler are big two that come to mind. They're absolutely killing it in Vemma, making a ton of money, living the dream. It is possible. But they're kind of the pioneers in their area for Vemma. They got in it firsthand, and they got everybody to be on board with them. So They're kind of the guy at the top, so to speak. Going back to how Vemma, you can make money in Vemma, is that obviously you have the residual income when you start to do something called cycling, a cycle bonus, and you also have something called the fast start bonus. Fast start bonus comes when you sign somebody up to be a Vemma brand partner just like you. So you think, hey, I can sign somebody up that's $100 in your pocket. Cool. Secondly is called the frenzy bonus. And the frenzy bonus happens when you sign 3 people up within the same fiscal week. That's Friday at 2 a.m. to the next Friday at 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. because it's an Arizona-based company and they're in a different time zone. That's just how they did it. And that's $700 in your pocket. If you can do that, and you can do that consistently, and get people to join your company, that's fantastic. And you'll start to see an exponential growth, and you'll start to see money, and you'll get that car. It's all possible. But if you can't do that, you're not going to see a good return in your money. So that's the unfortunate thing. There is a way to make money in Vemma 100% of the way. You can establish good leads, have the marketing knowledge and skills, be able to get the word out, whether you can sell the hype properly. Those are all the key things you need to do to be able to sell Vemma. If you can't do those things, your team is lacking that knowledge or those abilities, unfortunately, you and your team are not going to succeed in selling Vemma. It's just how it is. That's the cold, hard truth. So again, Vemma is not a scam. There is a way to make money in Vemma, but unless you have the knowledge, the skills to do what's necessary to establish the good leads every single day, unfortunately, your Vemma business will fail. So, hope you guys found this video helpful in your decision to join Vemma or not. Like I said before, I'm not a Vemma brand partner. I'm not affiliated whatsoever. This is just a third-party review. I hope you find this video helpful, and thanks for watching, guys.